Hello, friend. Hello. It's time for coffee chat with Michele. Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened there to me. And hold on just a minute. I am noticing that I did not turn on my other light this morning. So welcome. Let's just start this all over again. It is time for coffee chat with Michele. I am Michele Peterson, Coach Michele Peterson, and I guess I've been kind of having a morning already. How is your day? Today I'm talking about saying yes and showing up, because you never know what can happen. And this is in the context of saying yes to networking invitations or connection invitations. And I have two examples of this from my personal life just in the last 2 days. So one was a longtime networking partner who has recently moved, and she was back in town, and she had asked if we could get together for coffee. This was, she had asked me before, but we actually got together yesterday. And it would have been so easy for me to just say, I'm so busy and, not this time. But I said yes and showed up. And it was so nice to sit outside. We were outside on the patio of a local bakery that does coffee. And so it was just so nice to get caught up. And it really reminded me of, how much we have in common, although we are such different people, but we do have these common things that are bonds together, really. And, we have such history together, and she has been such an important part of my life. And so it was so great to reconnect and do that. And it was because I said yes and showed up. The second example was I'm in this global convention the last several days, virtually, clearly, and I got a request from somebody through this platform, through this global convention platform, to connect for a virtual one-to-one, a virtual coffee meeting. And so I said yes, showed up. Come to find out, she's from Minnesota. And it was just so great to connect. And we both do the same thing. So she is a Mary Kay consultant, and that is one of my businesses. So we connected on that level. And it was so great because, I showed up with no expectations. I was just, so totally open to what are we going to, find that we have in common besides Mary Kay. And it was just so great to meet somebody new, virtually, right? So I didn't have to drive anywhere. It was just, click the button and join. But it was so great. And, I am not one who would normally just go and meet strangers. Now, this is a networking convention. So of course they encourage it, and which is why I said yes. It was just a great reminder that so many awesome things happen outside of your comfort zone, right? So if I would normally have said, yeah, maybe not, I could spend this time doing something else, I would have missed out on meeting this lovely woman. And I was able to give her some ideas. She gave me some ideas. And, it was just such a great, and I think we spent maybe 25 minutes together on Zoom, basically. So it was so great. It was such a good experience. And so and the real lesson in that was I really showed up not knowing what to expect. I think it's so easy to say yes and show up when you know what to expect, right? To maybe say like a networking lunch, a networking breakfast, a coffee connect, whatever, when you kind of know who's going to be there and you know what to expect going in, and it's just comfortable. It's easy to say yes to those things. It's harder to say yes to things where it's something new or it's something that you don't quite have figured out. You don't know exactly what you're going to get out of it. You don't know what to expect from it. And yet, those can be some of the greatest experiences. Now, not always, right? We are not always going to hit a home run when we go up to bat. We are going to strike out sometimes. The home runs are worth the strikeouts, though, right? So, yes, it's not always going to work out. And yes, sometimes it will. So, that's the beauty of it, right? You don't quite know which one it's going to be until you actually say yes and show up. And if you don't, you may never know what you have missed out on. You may never know what could have been, what opportunity was there that you could have realized. So that is what I hope to leave you with today is get out of your comfort zone, say yes, show up. Even if you don't know what to expect or not know fully what to expect, show up and just be open to the experience. Be open to what is meant for you in that experience, right? Sometimes it's not necessarily a lifelong friend. Maybe it's not a client, a customer. Maybe it's not a prospect. Maybe it's not anything other than you giving to that other person. There will be another experience down the road that somebody will give in to you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for being here with me. And thank you for spending time with me. Go ahead, finish your cup of coffee, your tea, your glass of water, whatever it is that you are sharing with me during our little break. And I challenge you. I challenge you to continue to say yes and show up. I challenge you in all the best reasons, for all of the best, for your best interests, okay? I appreciate you so much. Share this with somebody else who might need to hear it today. I will see you again next time. Bye for now.